Yeah, the glare is gonna suck. Come over here. Should be something right there. Oh, spot on the grass, motherfucker. Man, that fucking magnet doesn't do very good. Hi, Brooklyn babe. I revamped Pigpen's place, and he isn't too happy the last couple of days. I've been doing some work to it, changing out the filter and shit. You might notice it's a little less waterfall sounding, but hey, Carly. But yeah, I switched the plants out on top. I switched the filter out. I gave them driftwood and a couple of plecos. The Raphael catfish right there likes the driftwood. This guy likes it over here under the rock and the driftwood. So, yo, Zatoichi, what's up, buddy? But yeah, they like it better than him. I saw him fighting with it earlier. Still won't eat an earthworm. Yeah, I thought it looked pretty good. I mean, the glare sucks, but I left that in there because the pleco was in it, and it was the easiest way to move them. But yeah, I got a little bucephalandra plant back there, and I think I had, yeah, one more little tiny Anubias. The mother plant fell off, but that was growing out of the roots, so I left it and see what happens. Yeah, he is disgruntled. I mean, there's more room. I moved the pumps. I put a big ass hang on the back filter on it, and I still got the canister. So I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna hook up one of the pumps I took out as a wave maker, or like for a flow, and see what he thinks of that. What's up, Dan? Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Yeah, here's the star of the show, and you get one of his cohorts. They come out more now that I put the wood in there after 2 days, but yeah, there's the star of the show. He always looks so unimpressed. Your effort was mediocre, fucker. But yeah, I took out a bunch of the rocks that were in there and just left a few, enough to give the catfish a couple spots to hide. But they don't like the more open spots, like under the wood and shit, so that's just for me, I guess, aesthetic purposes. Yeah, I don't think it's such a secret though, Dan. You really can't hide it. Yo, Dave Walker, what's up, brother? It's good to see you, man. The fish ain't mad at you. He always looks like that. Yeah, it's basically sand that you would mix with Portland cement to make cement. Or concrete, like for a sidewalk or something, maybe, if you wanted small aggregate. But yeah, it catches a lot of shit. But this filter does have a little overflow on it, so all the uneaten pellets just get sucked over to the overflow, and then I can just scoop them out from there. Hi, Mojo. It's good to see you, sweetie. Oh, it's definitely going to be easier to clean. It just looks weird without all the plants up in coming out of the overhead sump filter. But I like these ones better. And I can see in between them a little more than that big wall of philodendron. Yeah, yeah. He definitely does that sometimes. Are you hungry finally? Let me get that pellet out of there. Come back up, you little bastard. Nope, get stuck in the fucking intake. Yeah, I think it looks good. He doesn't seem to really think I did him any favors, but he never does. Never does. I created a fucking monster. Hi, Erica. I don't know if Mojo and everybody saw him, but yeah, now he's gonna go hide back there. I mean, he's still got a little dark spot to go hang out. Got roots to fucking mutilate at his leisure. He can beat up the wood. I mean, it takes a beating pretty good. I'm just glad he didn't tip over. Oh yeah, let me get back. You guys just came in. I basically left that in because the pleco was in there, and it was easy to move him. But yeah, he was fighting with the driftwood earlier. The catfish like it. Like this guy's over here on the wood, but under the rock too. I don't know where the other dude just went, but he was on top of the wood over here. It's like sitting right in the plant there. So the catfish at least like it. He saw the pleco, one of the plecos on the wood, and he started following it around, and it was obviously freaking the pleco right the fuck out. He wasn't. He was one of the bigger tanks in or fish in the tank I took the pleco out of. But I think that's the big fucker under that rock there. The other guy's chunky, but he's not quite as long. I don't know where the hell he went. There's not a whole lot of places you can hide, bro. I don't know. Yeah, he knows he's pretty too, Mojo. Fucking prima donna. Here I am, getting fucking phone wet. I should try to figure a way to use that skull to hold cutting so it's got something growing out of its eye. Well, be careful. There's a lot of assholes driving too. At least where I live. It was a pain in the dick, man. I was telling Matthew in the chat how many plants I had to take out. Uh, like it's 14 5-gallon buckets of water to fill that tank downstairs, and I had to take all of them outside one by one, taking it back out. And then it was 2.5, well, 2 3/4 buckets of sand and aqua soil. I got to save a few plants that were still alive at the bottom, even though it was so choked out with roots from the house plants downstairs. But I put a lot of those in pots. Most of them in pots, I think, at this point. Yeah, except for the few I kept to put back in the fish tanks. But yeah, it's definitely quieter. And I have 2 pumps I could use for water circulation, and I can I can use one for that, and I can make a vacuum for the gravel out of the other one, so I don't have to keep siphoning the water out. I can just clean the gravel and pump it back in, and then I can just do water changes like normal. And it'll help with water changes too. Just put the hose on it and drain the tank to 25%. Have to get a longer hose probably. But he seems to be coming around. At least he's swimming. Yo, Dom, what's up, bro? Yeah, it's not too bad. I'd like to get him something bigger, but I mean, it's good for him and the couple of small fish that's in there. Yeah, he's about a foot long. He's only a little over a year old. He was about as long as he is thick. He's probably actually a little thicker than he was long when I got him. And yeah, the colors, I got lucky. They were really thin, so I thought they were going to black out on me, which would have been cool. I wouldn't have minded a really dark fish either. But yeah, I got lucky with the orange on him. But he's become a picky eater, so like I can't give him cool shit to eat because he doesn't eat it anymore. Once he got big and fat, he's like, just give me the pellets, asshole. The most fucking manipulative fish I've ever seen. Yeah, no, man, I just give him regular fish food. Well, I was giving him like shrimp and like pieces of white fish fillets, some salmon. Well, he didn't like the salmon, and he stopped eating the tilapia and the whiting. He stopped eating the shrimp. He wouldn't eat the fucking scallops, which I don't mind him not eating that stuff because it's all from the supermarket anyway, and I just cooked it up when he didn't like it. So, I mean, it was cool, but I was like, damn, dude, I'm trying all this shit, and he's not liking it. Beef heart, chicken liver. He's just like, nope. Yeah, I like the albinos too, but I've always liked the natural or close to natural color too. Like this is he looks like the first tiger Oscar I ever saw, you know? And most of the tiger Oscars I've seen. Like people breed to get color and they end up fucking up other shit. Like ball pythons. Like, there's like 750 different color combinations you can get. How the fuck do you even keep track of what's in those things? Yeah. Bad eyes, sensitivity to sunlight and shit. Iguanas, too. If you get an albino green iguana, which Normally would love to lay out in the sun. Those things can't have direct sun. Yeah, yeah, no, I give them the fish raw. I don't feed them live fish or anything. I mean, eventually I might breed some guppies or something, but I'm afraid he wouldn't even fucking eat them. Then I'll have 2 tanks of guppies going with an Oscar in one of them. Yeah, I could do that. Some smaller ones to start probably, but he might like tearing up a crayfish. I don't know if I'd enjoy watching it too much because I did have a cool fucking snow white crayfish. Bought him 12 minnows and he didn't even eat the one that died. So I had a tank with 12 minnows and a crayfish. Yeah, yeah, I was worried about that too. If I got some kind of small crabs to throw in there. Coach, what's up, bro? Thanks for stopping in, man. But the crayfish climbed out on the plant roots and ended up downstairs in the fucking living room. Yeah, I would probably try to breed the minnows. I could keep them outside, throw a fucking pond heater in there, or stock tank heater in the wintertime so it don't freeze. Build them a little pond. Probably have to wrap it around fucking some kind of insulation. Yeah, I got a couple of dwarf African frogs. I didn't clean this tank yet because it's down low and I'm kind of top heavy and it's hard to get back up. Guns, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Oh, yeah, that's the new shit in the fish tank. Fish didn't like it. Instead of just rocks, I took out most of them and gave him a nice big piece of driftwood, but as always, he's unappreciative and hides in his room. There we go. Glare sucks. It's a lot earlier than I usually go live, but yeah, down here I got a couple of African dwarf frogs in this thing, some gouramis, corridors. They're all chilling out somewhere other than where I can see them right now. And it's kind of tight down there behind that canister filter. Oh yeah, Stewie? Getting ready for the 4th of July? Usually the frogs are the ones that I could see moving around in there. Well, they might be hanging out somewhere else too. Maybe in the plant roots at the surface in the back. I don't even see the 2 gouramis. They were chasing each other around for the last 2 days. Yeah, I've seen a couple of really big ones, man. But I got the little ones, the midget version. the same one. Cool. Yeah. I don't know. They're supposed to stay in the water, but they're from Africa, so I'd imagine it gets dry enough where they have to like hibernate or something. Yo, Reed, what's up, bro? Figured I would go live. I changed I threw some driftwood and removed some rocks and rearranged some shit in here for the Oscar. And I made it look pretty for me. I thought it would be cool for him. Well, the catfish like it, but he wasn't impressed. Fought with the wood. Uh, just moped around eyeballing it all the time for the last 2 days. I still don't think he really likes it. But he's coming around. I'm good, man. Hi, Trisha. There's your boy. Yeah, here. Well, the glare really sucks. I don't have any goddamn way to, unless I hold that table up behind me some fucking how. But I gave him some driftwood. Rearranged the rocks. Took some of the ones I didn't like out. Put the driftwood in there. This little bitty plant that was luckily still growing in the tank downstairs that I tore down. The one that used to have the angelfish, it just got all overgrown and shitty. So, and then back there's another little plant. I don't know how long they'll last. If he grabs a hold of either one of them, they're done for. But and then his other ones that were in there, I just put on the wood. Tried to make it look nice. He didn't seem to like it. He was fighting with the end of the wood right there earlier. But I got different plants. I took the overhead sump filter I made off of it, and I put the filter from the tank downstairs on this. It's a lot quieter, and it seems to work better, at least for keeping the water clean. So I got to make some adjustments to the one I built. But now I got 2 pumps. I can use them for utility purposes, and I can use one to make some current in here to push all the crap to one side to make it easier to vacuum. Yeah. Well, he was trying to, I think, move it, but it's pretty good. It's pretty anchored. It's pretty saturated. Yeah, I try to keep it clean. He's a big messer, so it's kind of a good thing, because he'll kick up the stuff that gets stuck in the gravel, and then I'm like, I feel like a piece of shit. I'm like, God damn it. So I got to go through and vacuum it, siphon out all that stuff, and then it's like a 10%, 15% water change like every couple days, and then like every week I'll do at least a 20% and try to clean the front of the glass and shit. But yeah, he makes a lot of mess. Yeah, I don't know. The catfish don't seem to really like him either. If I crush up the pellets, they sink right to the bottom, and the catfish will tear them up. But if they get waterlogged and they sink to the bottom, they don't seem to touch them. But yeah, then he'll swim around and mean mug the camera and shit. Trying to find a good spot where there's no glare. No, I don't blame them, Brooklyn. I mean, I do throw algae wafers in there, but they ignore them. I keep trying, so yeah, I don't like soggy cereal. Everybody used to bitch at me when I was a kid, like, why you eat your cereal so fast? Like, I don't like it when it gets soggy, dude. Fuck that. It's like eating cold oatmeal. You go fuck yourself if you want me to eat cold oatmeal. I don't give a fuck how good you think it tastes with brown sugar and fucking cranberries or whatever. Nope. Mm-mm. It's cold fucking oatmeal. Yeah, that's a good way to go, Trisha. I just use a really big spoon so I get the job done fast. Uh, yeah. I ate a lot of it when I was a kid too, but I still like it. It's like peanut butter and jelly. Once in a while, I don't eat it often, but yeah, that's a different texture for sure. I've got an aunt who's probably pushing 70 now, who her whole life would never eat jello because she was afraid of it jiggling in her stomach because my grandfather, her father, told her that jello jiggles all the way down, and she never ate the fucking shit after that. I don't know what kind of. I mean, that would have made me eat a shitload of jello if I was, her, but she still won't eat it. Yeah, you could mix a bunch of different shit in there. Yeah, I've done peanut butter and jelly both, one or the other. Um, Dried or craisins, the dried cranberries. Those are good in there with some brown sugar and butter. Mmm. Yeah, I mean, it probably wouldn't be bad. As a kid, sweet and salty or savory and sweet would have fucked me up, but just the thought of it. But trying it as an adult, it's actually pretty fucking good. I make well, it was originally an oatmeal raisin cookie, but it's an oatmeal, well, uh, it's an orange cranberry oatmeal cookie. Potts, what's up, brother? We're good, man. How are you? But I redid these ungrateful bastards. Gave him some driftwood, a new, and well, it's not brand new, but it's new to him filter. Uh, he just always unimpressed. Been trying for like 3 weeks to feed him some earthworms, and he just won't eat one. But I took the old filter because I found out it really wasn't working that good. Um, so I got to do some adjustments on it anyway. But for now, I just put that one on because the angelfish tank, or what used to be the angelfish tank, got all overgrown and nasty and needed to be started over. So I just tore it down. I don't know if I'm going to keep the tank or try to sell it. But It definitely makes shit easier for me. But I put that filter on there. I didn't do any cleaning to it. I just threw it on there because I was in a fucking hurry. Uh, and changed these plants out for all them thousands of philodendron vines. A lot easier to move 3 instead of 3,000. It's just a matter of how much he can grab and rip off and pull into the water. Yeah, I'm sure he does want me to take a bite first, Carly, but then he wouldn't eat it anyway. He's an asshole. Yeah, that used to be in the tank, but I don't trust the paint that was coming off of it. I just didn't want the fish to eat it, so I took it out. I probably could have like clear coated it or something, sanded it down and redid it with other paint, but yeah, it looks cool just sitting on the top. That's the last bastard that waited for Pigpen to give a fuck. There he sits, still waiting, and Pigpen still don't give a fuck. Connor, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. And see, he's like, yep, you see that guy up there? He thought I gave a fuck once. So he sat there and waited for me to give a fuck again. And now he's dead. Yep, now he's like, I don't want to look at you. Now he wants to fight with his reflection, which is always interesting and comical. Yeah, I was saying I got lucky. When he was little, he was really dark black, and the stripe or the color was like pinstripe, like really thin. I thought it was just going to stay like that and not be as pronounced as it is here, now. But yeah, I'm happy with the amount of orange. It's like perfect in my opinion. It's not too much. It's not too little. Yeah. Yep, that's how he is, BB. Well, I'll tell you, cleaning the glass helps too. Try to move with my shadow. Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed that one catfish didn't stay on the top of the log. Pigpen probably fucking swam past him and bullied him out of there. But yeah, there's one of the plecos that I put in. Oh, sorry, buddy. Didn't mean to move the intake. But yeah, he's just hanging out there, probably because the other one's a bull and the catfish. Oh, well, hello, Stinky. Welcome in. That's Pigpen. He's live, but he doesn't give a shit. Yep. Look, you want to see me? I'm going to just go hide over here. But, yeah, there's not a whole lot other to look at because everything else fucking hides. So we'll look at the wood and the plants. Oh, see? When he thinks we're ignoring him, he'll come back out. You coming to fight with your reflection? Yep. Get him, boy. Kind of sucks when your opponent has all the exact same moves, huh? Oh, yeah. And to keep him from pulling this whole fucking planter down into the tank with him like he did the last one I had up here like this, I put a couple clamps, good strong little spring clamps, and then I pushed this all the way against the wall, and then the bamboo is all the way against the planter so it can't fucking move. Okay, motherfucker, I'm gonna have to do something else. I shouldn't have fucking said nothing. I just made it fucking fall. Well, I don't think he can do it unless he can move the bamboo. So here's to hoping. Son of a bitch. Alright, there we go. It's back. But hopefully he can't fucking move it. He doesn't have thumbs. I use my thumbs to do that. So hopefully he can't fucking move it. Yep. Now he's going to be pissy because I just fucked shit up a little bit. Glare is fucking impossible. Damn. I think it's still like 3 fucking 90 in my town. 380 maybe. I haven't gotten gas in a couple days. Yeah, it's about fucking time. You eat a pellet? If I gave you a pellet, you've been kind of on a hunger strike since I did shit in here. Fuck you. Wow, son of a bitch. There we go. Yeah, probably not. I don't know who the fuck you are. Yeah, Hunter's called lots of people that, though. It's probably a fairly prestigious group, to be honest. Yeah, yeah. Right, guns. Fucking. Yeah, yeah. I recognize the actual name. Yeah, I mean, everyone that here I've fucking seen and talked to for a long time, so well, at least long enough to know they're not douchebags. I try not to associate with the douchebaggy type. Yeah, that's cool, man. Because those bones are pretty easy to break, man. I'm glad he could fly away. I had an uncle that was mowing hay, and he saw a pair of red-tailed hawks coming in and out of the nest, and he thought he would climb the old dead tree at the corner of the field and and take a look at the babies. And yeah, he got his head just above the edge of the nest, and he looked at the babies, and then he just seen the fucking one of the parents coming down, claws first. He said, I dropped right out of that fucking tree, right to the ground. He says, fucking briar bush wasn't even there as far as I was concerned. I got right the fuck back out onto the tractor and, closed the door up. I was like, well, that was fucking stupid, dude. I was working in North Carolina and saw one grab a rabbit, and he got that thing about 15 feet off the ground, and it just did this weird little roll, and the fucker let go of it, hit the ground running right to a culvert, and stayed there. Oh yeah, dude, I fucking run through some briars, dude, cutting trees down, getting the fuck out of the way. Fucking one time the thermals and the Carhartts didn't stand a fucking chance. Like, I still had stab wounds when I fucking got home. It didn't slow me down a whole lot, though. That tree was a fucking good reason to just keep moving. Yeah, I live on the Hudson, and they say there's some around, but I haven't seen any osprey here. I've seen a ton of eagles. We got bald eagles all over the place. Oh, catfish. It's cool. Get comfortable under there. We can see you when you think you're hiding and shit. Yeah, dude. Yeah. And this was a whole fucking tree. Like it was just this it was like a fucking 80-foot tall locust and there was only like 6 branches right at the top. And the way it was going to fall, it was going to kick, and if it kicked, it could slide. So I was like, yeah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And locust is heavy ass wood, bro. So yeah, I didn't know how to get hit, and this thing was thick as my fucking waist. You know, like I no, nope, like 3 feet around, dude. Nah, I don't wanna, I don't wanna, I don't wanna catch that with my back or my head or no part of me really. But yeah, just limbs, bro. I fucking lowered some limbs. If I didn't have the fucking porter wrap on the tree, I would have been yanked right up to the fucking cutter. The guy climbing. Oh, that's cool. Closest I've got was swans, but it looked like raccoons got in there, so they abandoned it. They were still in the waters, and they didn't come fuck me up, but swan eggs are pretty fucking big. Yo, way up, dude. What's up, brother? Here's the man of the hour. Unimpressed, as always. But I redid his fucking tank, and he's been... Yeah, see, there he is. He likes to hang out right there, and then I put the camera on him, bastard. But the driftwood seems to make the catfish more comfortable anyway. They're out and about more. They're not just hiding up all the time. Well, at least that one isn't. But there's the dude. But yeah, I gave him a big old piece of driftwood. Uh, some different rocks. I took a bunch of shit out. Makes it easier to clean more of the gravel because I had a big, like 8 by 10 inch flat rock making a cave for the catfish, and it harbored more shit than I thought. The catfish kept it fairly cleaned out, but all in the corners and stuff, shit would get stuck in there. So I'd have to pick it up and then do another fucking vacuum. But yeah, this is less places for shit to get hung up. Um, no huge hiding spots for the catfish because I kind of want to see them more, but a whole bunch of different ones. So hopefully that helps. But yeah, I took the homemade filter off, put that. It's for 110 gallon. This is only 75. So I also got a filter rated for a 50 gallon, a fluval canister filter. So it keeps it clean. I'm good. What's up, PJ? Yeah, he's gonna hide. Let's fucking ignore him. He'll come back out. Yeah, it used to be in the tank, but the paint started to flake off of it, and I didn't want the fish eating it. Oh, nice. Yeah, uh, it looked a lot more drab with just rocks. And I took the other big tank I had and drained it, and I only had a few fish left, so I put them in the 40 with the other ones like them. So I'd have one less tank to take care of. Uh, but yeah, it had a bunch of philodendrons coming out of the overhead sump that I made, and it was just a tangled mess of shit. So I had this nice pothos. I figured I would make it his little hiding spot instead. A lot easier to fuck with. Yeah, yeah, I try to keep it clean, Hunter. I got sponges and filter floss in there, biological media, so everything's covered. Uh, but yeah, I try to keep it clean because he does make a fucking mess, not just with shitting. Uh, like the food, he'll spit food out all over the fucking place. That's why I call him Pigpen. When he eats, it's usually in a cloud of food particles. It looks like the Charlie Brown character in the fucking cloud of dust. But it gets everywhere. And then he lets me know that it's getting bad because he'll swim close to the bottom and just kick his tail like a son of a bitch, and it'll just float all over into the water. Don't look so good then. But yeah, he's a dick. He's a lot like a fucking cat, really. Why? I don't know. He just likes to be a dick, I think. Like, I keep, like, every 3 days, roughly, I might let it go 4, but every 3 days at least, I'll vacuum the stuff that gets stuck on the bottom. If I do let him go 4, that 4th day, he'll kick the shit up all over the place, because, like, he's a creature of habit. That's why he got mad when I changed everything, because it's something different. Like, he likes shit to stay the same. Probably. Like, he's kind of forced into celibacy right now unless he tries to do something with one of the catfish, but I'm pretty sure they don't got parts that penetrate, so their integrity is intact and shall remain so, I think. Which one? The catfish? Because I do got a quarantine to put him in if he needs that shit. Holy shit. One day, man, he might not turn that offer down. I mean, it's making me laugh. I don't know if it's making Hunter blush or what, but yeah, dude. I didn't even recognize him when he shaved. I was like, holy shit. It's a good reminder why I don't fucking shave. But it's cool keeping a beard and long hair if you ever have to go on the run. Your first disguise could be to shave and dress like a woman, and if that don't work, you cut your hair and then, do something else. But you got a couple options that way. Oh, yeah, he might. Old Pigpen. Actually, yeah, because especially if there's another one that does eat worms, maybe it'll get him to eat it. What's the question, Guns? Gator, what's up, bro? That's Pigpen, the star of the show. I mean, I would show my face, but I never get requests when I'm out and about. But yeah, this used to all be rocks, a couple of plants, and I tore down another good sized fish tank and had some shit I could put in here. So I gave him the driftwood and the filter. And the catfish like the driftwood, but the Oscar don't. He doesn't appreciate shit, this motherfucker. He appreciates it when I leave shit the same. But it was hard for me to clean it the way it was. This is much easier. Although I didn't do very good on the glass. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's probably fucking with his self-confidence. He's like, you son of a bitch. I've never even seen one of those. That's probably why he's always mad at me. He's like, bro. Like, you can't get me somebody to hang out with? Like, what the fuck? Sweet. He always looks like he's biting a fucking lemon. Keep you in frame. Or try without the goddamn glare. I might be able to get away with two in here, but it would have to be a definite pair, and then I would have to worry about having a whole shitload of baby Oscars. Unless I get lucky and they're terrible parents and end up eating their fucking babies. Tearing shit up over there, dude. We want to see if you are, or you're just fighting with your reflection over here. Yeah, yeah. I caught the angelfish a couple of times. I think I got it on camera. Yeah, yeah. That's all I really worry about, dude. That's what I was worried about with the angelfish, but with all the other fish in there picking them off, and then the father would come back and eat them too. So I was like, all right. I was gonna try saving them, but I was like, I really don't know what the fuck I would do if I hatched 100 baby angelfish. And these guys are way fucking bigger than an angelfish. Yeah, yeah, he probably wouldn't eat them, and then he'd probably fucking beat the shit out of the mother if she tried. Those are my friends. Yeah, I don't know where that is though, BB. I mean, I'm sure if I could breed a shitload and raise them up, there are people that would eat them. But I don't know. I don't know if I could give them, sell them for food. I mean, if I didn't know, maybe, but oh yeah, I used to threaten my cat with Korean barbecue when he used to eyeball the snake. That didn't work. I threatened him with a bigger snake. Wow. Dirty 30 game foul. What's up? We're just bullshitting and waiting for the star of the show to make random appearances. I'm sure he tells all the ladies that. But yeah, Dirty 30, this is basically the extent of the whole fucking shebang. Yeah, yeah. And then he'll decide he wants to move around and do shit. I was gonna try to stick a couple of cuttings that I left in here into the skull and position it so the hole in the bottom would let the roots, hit the water. But then I'm like, he'll grab that and pull that whole shit right the fuck in there. So I probably won't do that. But he hasn't pulled them in so far, so maybe he'll leave them alone. I doubt it. I doubt it. But back to the sparring corner to fight with my reflection. No, you don't want a pellet. Nope. Oh, what a fucking cranky bastard. I was just gonna agree with whoever the fuck that was. You probably do. Oh, cool. I'm gonna do a Q&A. Take a page out of Matthew's book. Did I hit it? I don't know. Did it disappear? Is it up there? Who is what? I don't know. Who's what? I missed something too, evidently. Yep. Safe to enter. Nope. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm no longer partaking in any of Jasper. Yeah. Jasper is like if dog shit was fucking crazy glue, it just don't wipe off your fucking foot. Gotta throw the whole fucking shoe away. I made an honest fucking attempt to make him see the light, and I mean, I don't know. I live too far away to try slapping some sense into him, so like he wants people to be his friend. When my friends fuck up and do stupid shit and I let them know and they continue to do stupid shit, I can't continue to be your fucking friend, man. You know? Yeah, I think he might like a little more flow in there, so I'll hook up that one of those pumps with the wave maker, or with just the fucking um, circulator on it. But yeah, he might actually like a little more movement in there. Turn that a little. There we go. A little too much. I think that'll do. That'll help. Yeah, dude, I asked him to just stop with everybody, you know? Like, everybody. And, like, I told him why, and other people were too, and starting to, like, take his wrench away from him, and like, time him out for a fucking day and that kind of shit, and he just kept coming back, doing the same stupid shit he was doing before, and then he would get mad, like at Don's, and start messaging or leaving comments on my fucking videos or posts saying, "Oh, tell dickhead Don to fucking give me my wrench back now." I'm like, well, bro, if that's how you're gonna fucking ask, I'm not even gonna tell him. Like, get the fuck out of here. He does it to like a lot, like every woman he finds attractive, he tries to ingratiate himself in the creepiest possible way. Yeah, yeah, yep. But yeah, you can only try to help somebody so much, and they don't see the error of their ways, and you just like, fuck off, man. Like right in front, like I would give them a basically like a warning, and he would still do stupid shit. Well, you probably don't look like some fucking 2 year old's Play-Doh sculpture either, Guns. Yeah, yeah, that's bullshit, man. But God, dude, like, just this is what you're doing. This is a good course of action to take. You should probably take my advice because I generally don't fucking give advice. Uh, and now it's just throw it back at you. Fuck that. Yeah, yeah. He shouldn't have one anywhere, man. It should be hard as fuck for him to go to anybody's channel. We should start a fucking YouTube weirdo fucking registry. Yeah, dude, it's gross. Like, it's uncomfortable for me. Like, dude. Just stop. Yep. It's really how it should be, man. Like, I wouldn't claim association at all. And oh, you should just fucking let it go, man. No. No the fuck I shouldn't. You should have let the weird shit go and listen to people that were trying to help you. I mean, I literally told him in Don's chat that I fucking how did I word it? Like I fucking loathe his very fucking existence. Like I don't hate you, but I do loathe your very fucking existence. Like fuck, man. But like yeah, you should just forget it. It was all a joke, man. It was all a joke. No, ain't a fucking joke now, is it, dumbass? Yeah, that's it, dude. That's it. That's exactly it, Gator. Yeah, he probably can't. Welcome in, Queen Karma. Hold on, I'll show you the people. Oh, I'll show you what people come here for. He's not impressed that he has a whole fucking audience and shit, but people love him. Don, what's up, brother? Thanks for stopping by. Ooh, ooh, I want to see the fucking shit. Oh, well, that was probably a bad idea, Queen Karma. That's like picking your stalker there. But yeah, he don't like to stay on camera too long when we want him to. But usually if we ignore him, he'll come back around. Oh, yeah, Don. I redid the fucking tank. Gave him some driftwood because I broke down that other tank the other day. And gave him the driftwood, fucking different rocks, a couple more plants. They're not very noticeable. Little one there, and there's one back there. But he ain't impressed. He was fucking pissed off. He's only eaten like 3 pellets since the day before yesterday. Yeah, dude, he's got that face, man. I ain't never seen a fish with such a fucking personality in his face like that. Like, he's pissed off at his happiest. He's like, well, you would be too if you had a bunch of strange motherfuckers on the internet looking at you at your fucking house. Well, I kind of do, but they're looking at you. But yeah, he's definitely got some fucking personality. Like he used to swim by that bamboo in the back that's growing up out of the pot, and he would swim by and then he would stop, and then he would turn towards it, and then he would attack it like it was talking shit to him as he passed. I don't know if he's got like fish schizophrenia or what, but yeah, I'd imagine he's got a bunch of internal issues. Hope he shits his fucking pants every day. He might not have stairs. I wish he did, though. I'd hope he fell down the man shit his pants. Yeah, basically. Yep. That's my favorite one. That puppet reminds me of my fucking grandfather so much. Old Walter. Yeah, I didn't need that visual, Erica, but thank you very much. I don't believe I've seen one of those, but I'd imagine it looks just like Jasper. Yep. His face definitely reminds me of some kind of a stain you would find in underwear. I don't know, man. My sourdough looked like that. I'd throw it the fuck away. It's bad. Yep. Hell yeah, Don. It's like a Rorschach test skid mark. Look, holy shit. Yeah. Yeah, holy shit, guns. Yep, see, ignore him and he comes back into camera, into view, frame, what the fuck ever. Yep. He's gonna start fighting with himself. Yep. Yeah, he's definitely got one of those, especially when he opens his mouth. Yeah, he gets mad when he fights with himself. His opponent always uses the same fucking moves. Yeah, Don called him the first time he came in my stream. What was it, Jeff Pigpen Hanneman? Said he looks like a fucking Slayer album cover. And there he goes. Like he'll do that. Look like he's looking for food, and I'll throw food in there, and then he'll just keep looking like I didn't throw nothing in there. I would only party with Berg so I could do stupid shit to him when he fell asleep drunk. Like a fucking crazy glue his fucking forearm to his forehead. Oh, son of a bitch. He just swam up to the glass and bit it, and he pushed himself 6 inches backwards. Yeah, I don't want to be touching Berg's foreskin, dude. That's like probably a biological fucking hazard. It makes me think of that song Don plays about Hulk Hogan pissing cottage cheese. I gotta try, dude. I mean, we're on the Hudson River, so there's gotta be some bait shops. I just haven't looked. But I know he doesn't like the frozen ones. He used to love the frozen ones, but yep, yeah. But Berg's makes me think of that one line specifically. Yeah, I'm gonna look around. I was thinking about that too. Like they sell fucking worms at Walmart, so I figured I was there and I just grabbed some fucking, I think they're red worms. Yep, big red worms. And there's a couple different sizes, well, a bunch of different fucking sizes. I tried all the ones I could find in there, and he don't like the little ones, he don't like the big ones, and he don't like the ones in between. God damn it, I can't get that song out of my fucking head now. Dumb bastard. Yeah. That's the beauty of my chat, though. You never know what the topic is going to be next. Nice. That'll help. Probably fucking pound it in there further. I won't get it out of my head for a week, but I could always listen to it too, over and over and over, and hope for the best. Oh, just try not to bang no one Hulk Hogan had first. I don't know how you narrow that the fuck down, but it's a good chance you won't run across someone. Yeah, the cookie one is a little bit more socially acceptable, Carly. The cottage cheese one, you just don't fucking play for everybody. I would play it for people anyway, but that's just me. That's okay. We don't care. Hi, Wingstar. I revamped his digs. Took some of the big rocks out, made it easier to get uh, the vacuum around it. But I gave him driftwood. Uh, Took most of the rocks that were in here out. There was like 3 or 4 I left. I had to put the heater back in the tank because I took the overhead sump down. I took the philodendrons out of here because it was just a tangled mess. I put this good-looking pothos in here instead from the old angelfish tank because I tore that down. And I put the filter on here. Gave them the driftwood. I put the 2 plecos in here because they'll fight with the 2 that I have in the 40 gallon. But the other like 8 fish that I had left in the 70, I just put in the 40. It was probably less than 8 really, but 8's a good estimate, I think. But yeah, the catfish like the wood. I mean, this guy I could see him down there, the stripe anyway. But the other dude was hanging out right there on the top with his face in the plants, and then I put the camera there. Oh no, now he's hanging out down here. There he is. I gotta get the fucking scrubber in there. The magnet thing didn't work too good when I ran it over there, but so they're at least visible more often now. They like it. Pigpen was not impressed for the last 2 days. The first day was the driftwood and the rearranging, and then the second day was taking the filter out, taking the plants out, leaving him completely exposed with nowhere to hide. Yeah, yeah. Well, I had to break that other tank down, so I figured I would just use the filter and make life easier for me. Uh, and then I have the 2 pumps that I was running the overhead sump with I can use for other shit. So water changes to make some current. Yeah, I still need to get that. I'll have to put it over here because I cleaned off the glass on the side to move the pumps. And now it's it's a shadow boxing mirror for Pigpen, so he's over there fighting himself. So that's like his little gym corner, I think. I'll definitely have to get it though. He'll probably use it as a fucking one of those body opponent bags like my stepson had. Yeah, he's got a skull already. That's the last guy that waited for Pigpen to give a fuck. He wasn't gonna leave until he did. Yeah, I could probably make a whole little series of shorts. But yeah, I'm sure he would, at least at first, he would probably try to move it or destroy it. If I could make sure he wouldn't pull the skull in, I would try to run some cuttings down through the eyes and into the hole in the bottom and down into the tank, but I think he would probably fucking grab them and pull that whole thing in. And I took it out because the paint started chipping and floating around in the water. Yeah, here too, Wingstar. Here too. He asked me the other day if it was cool if he came in next time I go live, and I told him yeah. And when he did, I just fucking banned him. But I mean, I told him that, like, I'm not gonna associate myself with him anymore. But he just keeps being a dick, and then, oh, it's been a week or 2 weeks. Well, yeah, and you're not doing it here, but you're doing it other places, you fucking stupid bastard. Yeah, and he's just a piece of shit, Wingstar. Just a fucking scumbag. You know, he's mad at the world because he's gonna die a virgin, and he looks like some deformed fucking sculpture that a 3-year-old made out of Play-Doh. Like, it's not anyone's fault, dude. If you had some kind of personality, you might have a chance, but you don't. Yeah, yeah. Like, it don't even know what the fuck it wants to be. It's half ostrich foot and half flipper. Like, shit. I wouldn't show that to the world. Not for free. Yeah, well, that's even more disturbing than guns. Holy shit. No wonder he's a 47-year-old virgin. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, dude. Full heel turns are fucking good for the soul, brother. All your most memorable wrestlers, at least for me, were the heels. All my favorite ones. Yeah, I do believe. If he's not, he's going to be soon, Carly. Well, it is, especially people that don't appreciate the fact that you go out of your way to be nice. Like, after that, like, I would push that fucker down the stairs and then drag him back up by his heels just to do it again. Yeah, Hacksaw was cool. He's from not far from my house. Fucking Glens Falls. I used to live up there, close to there. Yeah, you ain't kidding, Carly. Yeah, I mean, everybody that's really mad at him right now has tried to be nice to him. Yeah, he's a douchebag, man. Oh, did he come through? I wasn't even paying attention. I was just staring at the chat. But yeah, fucking guy, man. I didn't lie to him when I told him I don't fucking like him. Yep. See, if I follow him around, he gets pissy. But if I just leave the phone there, he's generally pretty good. He's still eyeballing everything like fucking asshole. You gonna fight? You gonna fight? You're just gonna stare yourself down again. I really regretted cleaning that patch of glass for the longest time. I'm hoping it don't look like it's growing back over yet either. Mean mug yourself. Go ahead. You looking at me? Yep. Yeah, he definitely does. He definitely does. He knows what the fuck he's doing. Yeah, yeah, Nookie is not an idiot. She's a smart lady, man. Yeah, I fully fucking agree with her at this point, Don. Like, if he was standing in front of me on fire, I wouldn't even piss on him to put him out. I'd try to, I'd try to put him out with a pitchfork. I don't know how that would work, but yeah. He's like, asshole, you should have asked me for decorating advice. I wouldn't have done it like this. I wouldn't have done that. The plants are okay, but the rest of it is just absolute shit. I know he's thinking, like, this motherfucker expects me to live here? Like this? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. He's like, what the fuck, man? Where's the Murphy bed? I need one that folds out from the wall. Those fucking hide-a-beds hurt my back. But yeah, like, fuck, man. I was hoping the other Pleco would be more visible. I don't know where he's hiding out, but this guy's still up against the glass there with the glare and shit. Still no better. Okay, never mind. Fuck that. Again, guns, only to do fucked up. I'd get him so fucking shit faced and I'd drive him out in the fucking desert and leave him. I'd find a rattlesnake den and put him right in the fucking middle. But yeah, if I had the opportunity, I would fucking I would get him so plastered, he would wake up in the worst spot ever. Yeah, yeah. Like, how fucking pathetic is that shit? Yeah, that guy lies about lots of shit, I'm sure. He probably told the Trout Gang there, whatever the fuck the TG stood for, that he fishes a lot, but his dad only tried using him as bait until his mom told him you can't fucking do that. Fish ain't gonna eat that shit anyway. But like, I'm surprised they didn't like take him on a vacation to Florida and do like an alligator tour and just push him off the fucking boat. That wouldn't be bad. They do use some fish, like I think arowana or arapaima for cowboy boots. Some fish is got a pretty tough hide, but yeah, and I yeah the arapaima has that same kind of color on the back end. The like red. It's actually redder, I think, than more than orange. But yeah, that would be cool. I remember I was at work and my buddy Joe was the tree climber, and he's like, "Hey Mike, you ever hear this band Steel Panther?" I said, "I seen them. I'm like, they look like fucking like a Poison parody act." And he's like, "Oh, there's so much more than that. Here, this is a song called Glory Hole," and I'm like, "Okay." Holy shit. So I ended up fucking looking up every Steel Panther song they had on YouTube. Oh, you stopping so everybody can get a good look? Yeah, Jasper might be on the other side, guns. Fuck that. Shit, that's probably how Jasper was made. Yeah, he's my favorite cichlid too, Rusty. Thanks for stopping in, buddy. Dude, I would make the fucking news, guns. I'm fucking up everybody in that place. Queen! So good to see you. How are you? Oh my god. Therapy, medication, whatever they'll give me from my cell. Yeah, we're getting pretty lucky. It's not been too hot here. No, I can't remember what the arowana is. It's a really big bastard fish. They get massive. It was one of them fish on the show River Monsters. It's a big South American fucking. I don't know. They get huge though, like really long, kind of snake-like. Not quite like an eel, but a big long fucking body and a big ass mouth. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure we're gonna get it eventually, BB. Yeah, they're kind of like a snakehead, but they have more like a gulping mouth. Not quite. They don't have them gnarly fucking teeth like a snakehead has. I'm not sure if there are albinos. I've never seen one. I mean, the U.S. is really restricted on lots of shit. So like, we can't get certain fish here, and certain places are breeding fish differently than wherever. But a lot of people import too. But most of the ones I've seen are like natural color, but they're fucking impressive. There's a YouTube channel, Ohio Fish Rescue. They had one that was like 7.5 feet long and fatter than a basketball. And when it hit the water, it sounded like you dropped a 30-pound rock in there. Padoosh! Catching food off the top. Fucking big, impressive fish. But those people had an indoor in-ground pool that they had converted into a fucking a pond, an ecosystem pond. So like, you could still swim in it, but you're swimming in it with like fucking 4-foot alligator gar, Peruvian sharks, that Arapimas, South American arowanas. Because we can't get the Asian ones here because of how invasive they can be. We can't get snakeheads either. I'd love a fucking snakehead. Canadians can get the Asian arowanas though. Lucky bastards. Well, they feed them pretty good, so, and they give you a piece of PVC with caps on the ends, so it's not like poking them with anything hard, so you can just nudge them out of your way, but they don't fuck with you. People go there to swim with them. I would fucking love. I would love to go swimming with Pigpen. Yeah, if I had a tank big enough, Don, you need like 300 or bigger. 700 would probably be better. They get pretty fucking big, and they're expensive as shit. The really pretty ones go for thousands. Yeah, I bet he can't. He probably doesn't float either. But they are really pretty. They got all kinds of different colors: blues, reds, gold. Yep. See, I don't want you to send one down. I'm trying to figure out how I could smuggle Pigpen up there with me. Not all shit. Ah, thanks, Gator. Yeah, the Arapaima gets big as shit. Yeah, we can't keep. We can get Chinese Wells catfish. Well, I got 2 Raphael cats, and I got I think it's a rubber pleco and a bristle nose in here because I couldn't put them in the 40-gallon because I got 2 clown plecos in there, and they'll probably fucking beat them up. So Yeah, they get big. But we could get Wells catfish, the Chinese Wells, because it doesn't get that big. But the European Wells that gets massive, we can't have them here either. But yeah, there's one of the Raphael cats. He seems to like the new digs, the wood and shit, and the plants, but the Oscar's never happy. Yeah, they can be, man. And mainly it wouldn't be like oh, there's the other one too. That's the bigger Raphael cat. But it would just like keep pushing them out of their spot and like just beating them up, and it'd stress them out and probably kill them. Oh, that's badass. Yeah, the rays are pretty cool too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they got a mouth as big around as their fucking body when they open it. It's fucking huge. It's like those gulper catfish, man. I seen a YouTube video where a guy had a fucking fish that was twice as big as the gulper catfish, and next morning he turns the lights on, and that half of that fish is sticking out of the gulper catfish because he tried to fucking eat it. But they got a huge mouth and will eat anything that fits in it. Yeah, yeah. But yeah, some fish are just scary looking, dude. Like you see some crazy shit from the ocean, but some freshwater fish will, like fucking muskies. You go swimming up north and end up getting your fucking toes bit off. Yeah, I don't know. You probably just bring her some carrots, Carly. She's vegetarian, I think. Carrot cake. Oh, no. Um, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Because, like, even, well, the ones I got will continually eat algae their whole life. They're not like the big ones that'll stop and just turn and eat all your driftwood. But they eat a lot of the driftwood, so anything that, like, you'll see, like, here's a piece right here. That dark brown piece right there is a chunk of driftwood that came off since I put it in there. But they'll chew on the wood, and I give them spirulina fucking pellets. No, not yet. I gotta get some though. Actually, I did throw some in the planted tank down here, but they're all shit now. But yeah, this guy likes to fuck the plants up. So all this is a nubius that's tied to plant weights with a zip tie. Except for that one there and the other one, they're glued to the rock. Well, that one's actually stuck there naturally, so hopefully it stays. But that one too is all so we can move it. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, they'll continue to eat, but they if they clean it all, there's no algae. Then you got to throw some shit in there. Yeah, I like the raft cats too. I did like I said, I like that I can see them better now. It's kind of part of what I had in mind. Make it easier for me and make it so I could see them better. But yeah, there's gravel or not gravel. There's soil and sand in the other tank, and it's it it's got plants and well house plants in top too because I couldn't help myself. But yeah, I used the almond leaves. I threw a couple of fucking other botanicals they call them in the package, but yeah, they worked out good. The frogs especially love that shit. And the crayfish, the dwarf Mexican crayfish that I used to have. Do you want a pellet? Do you want to eat now? Well, that kind of sucked. That one went right back there some fucking where. You want more? And this is what he likes too. One or two at a time. And yeah. Oh, do you see that one? Go get the fucker that went over there. Get it. It's right there under the fucking support. Yeah. Yep. That comes from like bad diet and bad water, man. That's why I try to keep the water fucking clean. It's pretty gnarly shit. If you catch it early, it's not bad, but if it gets bad, it'll spread over the whole fucking body. It looks like it's just rotting away, like fucking leprosy on a fish. Oh no, that one wasn't the one. This was the one. Do you want another one? Two's enough? Apparently, you bastard. Okay. Nope. Got it. Yeah, he's always pissed about something, dude. But yeah, the hole in the head is definitely a worry. A bunch of different cichlids can get it. Um, but I try to. That's why I try to get him to eat a bunch of different stuff. But he eats the pellets. He eats peas. I think because they look like the pellets. But he likes them. But he won't eat any other vegetable. He stopped eating the meats. So next I'm going to get some crickets too. Try some live crickets. But I've been saying that for a while, but then I saw the worms and decided to try those first. Yeah, yep. And it's supposed to help, like, fucking clean them out a little bit, give them some fiber, which is always nice to have more shit to clean up. But regardless of how he feels, I like the way it looks, and it makes the catfish fucking a little more active, so a little more movement. But yeah, and it didn't take up really a whole lot of real estate, especially considering I saved some with the filter, not having to have two pumps in there with them. Yeah, he shits enough, man. So yeah, he's pretty much already. It's just not runny. I would hate it if it was runny. Jesus Christ, I'd have to do water changes every fucking day. Hi, guy. Yeah, convicts are cool. I'm pretty sure I could put one in there. I know I could get Severums are supposed to be compatible too. They get big enough not to get eaten for sure. But there's a few different other South Americans. I could put a Jack Dempsey in with them, which are really pretty, but they're known assholes. Oh, hi, Carly. It's good to see I'm not the only one that can't help hitting the high icon. Well, I have a theory on why people get so many. I'm still waiting to see if it's a universal theory or if it only goes one way. Yeah, could be any reason. You gotta deduce cause and effect. Yeah, I got kind of a weird Oscar though. He might be a dick, but he might not. He might just be a pushover. Like he's been by himself his whole life so far. My theory is if you jump around a lot and keep coming back and hitting, uh, what the fuck is it? Not top chat, the other one, all chat or whatever the fuck it is, all comments. You get more, but I don't know if that's true because I've tried that other places and it only works in some, or it seems to, or I don't know, maybe it depends on the day. Yeah, mine are sagging. I'm gonna have to get support soon. I can almost clap with them. Oh. Yeah, it's a possibility if I could get high enough off the floor. Gravity has been a bitch lately. I could do that, I suppose. God damn it. I hate how messy those bastards are. I don't have to jump. I already hit my head in the ceiling fan. It's always a fucking good time. What time you plan on going live, Don? Oh, okay. Cool. Cool, cool. I mean, I don't ever plan this shit out, but I let it run its course usually. Ah, cool. But I don't know. There's what, 4 people it says here. Yeah, the pike cichlids are cool. There's a lot of really fucking cool cichlids. It's a pretty big family of fish. One I really like, but I think I'd be a little afraid to get, is called a wolf cichlid. Because that guy will fuck you up when you put your hand in the tank too. And they get quite a bit bigger than your average Oscar. Or the emperor cichlid. They get pretty fucking big and they're ornery as fuck. Yeah, 66.6, brother. Yeah, they're a dark color. They get big. They get like a big knot on top of their fucking head, the males too, and they're just big, mean bastards. They have something called a starry night cichlid that's really fucking pretty too. It's dark with like white spots all over it. I don't know if it's dark blue or if it's black, but they look black, but they're really good looking fish. I don't know if they get big enough to put in with him, but I would probably grab one if I saw one. Yeah, kind of like a flower horn, just not like all bubbly looking and shit. It's like a big solid like bump on top of his head. Like it could ram something with it probably. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean the fucking some fish people keep, man, they'll go right through a fucking net like it's not even there. You know the fuckers. Some of them things got teeth like a fucking alligator. Some of them got teeth like piranhas or sharks, and it's just crazy, man. Yeah, yep. That's why usually people get like African cichlids because they're more colorful and they're much more active. But then you gotta overcrowd your tank a little bit to keep fucking people from, or not people, the fish from picking on the weak ones. Yeah, beluga whales are cool. Yeah, yeah, aviaries are always awesome. Yes, Queen Karma. Hmm. Oh, sorry. You should talk to Jasper. You guys could do some kind of, you know, behind the scenes stuff. You could probably fucking get screenshots and blackmail the shit out of them. Nice. Yeah, a couple of times. The smaller ones, the corridors, like I was cleaning some stuff out of the bottom of the tank, with my hand, and I grabbed a bunch of like dead leaf stuff and pulled it out, and I'm like, damn, something's poking me, and I look, and I got a Corridora in my fucking hand. Um, and one of the plecos in here, when I put it in the tank the first time, I just picked it up by hand, and it squirmed, and I put a little more pressure, and he just stuck me. Yep. See him trying to run away like a fucking half crippled penguin. Jasper likes every woman he comes across. Well, I fucking should rephrase that because he probably does that on his computer frequently. But yeah, any woman that will say hi to Jasper will draw his attention. He's easy. Yep. Like, I thought my cousin was the dumbest motherfucker I ever met, but Jasper Jasper saved the day. He took the title. At least I'm not related to the dumbest motherfucker I ever met. That worried me for a little bit. Maybe they're a match made in heaven. I'm sure Jasper wants all the pics you'll send him. He's a sick fuck. Oh, sweet. That'll probably work for him, Don. A butthole is a butthole in Jasper's world. See, that's on it. He's like, I got some pictures for him. Yeah, Queen is a oh, that Queen, never mind. I thought you were talking about Adele. She's a Canadian too. She's really cool. She's probably way the fuck up though in chat. Yeah, Queen's cool. I don't know if she does too much on YouTube anymore, but she's awesome. I love Queen. Adele. She's one of the few people I talk to off of YouTube. Sometimes. Not much lately. Better you than Jasper, Don. You do it for forces of good. Yeah, guns is cool. I like guns. He was about an inch and a half when I brought him home. Um, I'll have to fucking put together a collage of him. I think I got pictures. Pretty sure, not just video. But yeah, he was about an inch and a half when I brought him home, and that was about I don't know, like 14 months ago now, a little over a year. Yeah, he was just a tiny little fucker, man. The smallest cichlid pellets that I could get locally, I had to cut them in half so he could eat them for about, I don't know, about a week, maybe 2 weeks. And then he was sucking down those, and then I had to move up to the slightly bigger ones within like 2 months. Yeah, chafing is a motherfucker. Oh, there's another mental image I didn't need. Thanks, Carly. Yeah, I know you're not. Yep, I know. It's okay. Just remember to breathe, Carly. Yeah, Don's got something lined up, so it's always fucking a blast over there. And I'm probably gonna shut her down in a couple minutes and go get my attitude adjustment. Yeah, don't want to go out and smoke and put myself on camera and just cough like a fucking maniac for 10 minutes. Nice. I'll have to fucking look for it now. Well, I think we'll end it. I don't know if I want to put it on Pigpen or one of the catfish. Catfish are rarely seen. You want to come say bye? Eh. Alright, now I gotta wait till he turns around. Because that'd be his left. Yep, that's his whole personality, man. Yeah, I did get lucky with a good looking fish anyway. Temperamental. Oh, okay, I think I see what you're talking about now. Alright, right on, Don. I'm gonna shut her off. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for coming in, fuckers. Bye for now.